Hello, and welcome to Building Our Inner Strength on Kingdom Purpose TV and Radio. We thank God for Kingdom Purpose TV and Radio, and we want to take this opportunity to appreciate this platform for allowing the different ministries, for allowing the different services, and the many people that come on each and every day to pour into our lives, right? And I am Coach Keiaundria, author, coach, speaker, Keiaundria Wilson, and I am coming on today on Kingdom Purpose TV and Radio to build our inner strength. And so we want to jump right on into this 10-minute break. We only have 10 minutes, so we want to jump right on in. And how many know that life is our everyday teacher? How many know that? And knowing that the word tells us that God, He gives us a choice. And that choice is for us to choose life or death, right? And so when we think about life, when we say life, what is it that comes to your mind when we say life? Life. What is life to you? When we say life, what is life for you? And so I want to give a definition from the spiritual Bible of what life is to us. Okay? And so when we talk about life and coming from the spiritual definition of life, life is growth, contribution, connection, and creativity. When we are living on purpose, the voice of intuition lightens us, right? And so we we feel a sense of joy and inspiration. We develop a consciousness. We are increased in our awareness of true love in our spiritual self when we think of life. And we are able to hear awareness of our inner strength. We able to have that awareness when we are aware in our true and our love and our spiritual self. Okay, and when we are thinking of building our inner strength, when we think of building our inner strength, we have to think about this. We have to think about this. What are some things in our life? When I had mentioned awareness, what are some things currently in your life that you need to become more aware of? Okay, life. Are you living in that awareness of your true self? Are you living in that awareness of that true love? Are you living aware of your true spiritual self? Or what are some things in your life that you feel that you need to become more aware of so that you are able to live in that true loving spiritual self? What are some things that you need to become more aware of? What are some things that have consistently maybe have drawn you or pulling you in that evilness, in that evil way, in that evil life, and that you need to grab hold of, right? We have to become aware of our surroundings. We have to become aware of where we are spiritually. Are we living life or death? Are we living life of meaning, or we've been drawn to death? We've been drawn to a life that's leading us in evilness. Ask yourself that. In living that life of evil, of living that life that may be drawing you down that road of destruction, because one, you just hard-headed. I mean, we all get that way. Become hard-headed, disobedient, because we want what we want, right? Knowing good well in the I want what we want, or I want what I want, the end result is not going to be great. The end result is not going to be good. It's just because of our flesh and our fleshly desires, right? It's because we think in the moment of I want what I want, it's going to fulfill, it's going to be a complete fulfillment, but only turns out to be a temporary fix or pleasure. But I want to encourage you today in building our inner strength. The good news in building our inner strength, even when we are trying to do good and evil seems to follow us, we have an awesome God. We have an awesome God that tends to snatch us back to our right senses. He snatch us back so we can be shifted back in our right place. He strengthens us in our weak times. Where we are weak, he is strong. And he strengthens us in those places so we can become more strong and courageous in him. That we can recognize that he is our help. He is our present help in the time of trouble. He pull us back so we can stand again. So we can become more aware and be more of who we are in love, in strength. Okay? And so don't be so hard on yourself. Yes, you may fall. Okay? Yes, we may fall, but the good news is in the fall, we can stand back up and try again. You may fail in something today, but falling or failing in something doesn't mean that you are a failure. It only means there's opportunity. And the opportunity, one, is realizing that you're not a failure, but the opportunity is to know that it's a part of success. Because every time that you get up and try again, you are achieving with new accomplishments, a new achievement, and a strong effort to be better. So don't be so hard on yourself. Stand up, try again, because the Lord is our present help.